Hello YouTube. Welcome back to another video. I am here with my beautiful cousin once again.
Hi guys.
This time we are doing another mukbang. So today we are going to be eating Mexican food. This one comes from a place called Happy Taco in downtown LA. We got breakfast burritos.
These burritos are huge.
Yes, they're about to be delicious too. I got a bacon breakfast burrito. She got
Mine has shrimp, carne asada, and bacon.
It's called a Happy breakfast burrito.
Like,
and then we got cups with, what is
Jamaica.
this? Jamaica. And then what else? We have, just for sides, you know, we got French fries and tortilla chips. So that is what we have laid out before us today. We are actually really excited to eat, so we're going to try to talk. Right. We haven't eaten today, so yeah. We'll try to discuss things with you, but we are hungry, so just know that that's why.
With us.
Right.
I'm going to dig in.
Oh, starting with a fry?
Yeah. Just want to get some ketchup in there.
I feel that.
Delicious. Red and green salsa? Okay.
Yes. And this big tub right here.
Like, they gave us everything.
This is a green sauce.
I couldn't even think of more to ask of them.
I know. I'm ready to just bite this though.
So how have you been, cousin? Been good?
Honestly, this is the best I've been in a really long time. I can't even deny it.
And that's what I love to hear.
Like doing things that just make you happy.
Makes you happy.
You forget to do that sometimes. Have you ever noticed yourself forgetting to make yourself happy? That's like a thing that happens, and it's really unfortunate because sometimes you don't even notice when it happens.
Right.
I'm busy just living life and you realize you're not even living your life anymore. Did that answer your question?
It did. You told me this is the best you've been right now. You're in a good mind space.
How are you?
You're inspired. I love it. I'm doing good too myself. Just trying to stay afloat in school and working.
For sure.
Also really excited to like discover more that I want to do creatively. I've been seriously thinking about starting a lash business.
Ooh.
Yeah, because you know we have that extra room at the house.
Right.
And I've been thinking like I kind of want to transform it, make it my little studio.
Honestly, for how much you've already done in your bedroom,
yeah,
you already know how to do it. You could make it today.
If I really wanted to.
Right. Comment below if you think she should do a video putting lashes on me. We're gonna see if she should start this business or not.
Now.
All right. That'd be hilarious. People are supposed to be starting their businesses right now.
I feel like the expectation for our age group is so different compared to a lot of other people when they were our ages.
Absolutely.
Like, damn. We're expected to already have it all figured out.
Right. And what's crazy is that a lot of us our age actually do. And that's the scariest part. Because then, like, you really don't have an excuse. Everybody's over here, like, succeeding. So you're just sitting there like, okay, well, maybe I should be doing more. Like
what am I supposed to be doing?
Right. And then honestly, questioning like that Like questioning regular things just like that will actually get you the answers you're looking for to move forward. Because I have to say, I feel like I've been the most productive. Let me tell you something. My French, it's been coming along. I'm not comfortable enough to speak
Erwin
it yet.
knows
Though.
like 4 languages.
I just like
English,
learning them.
Spanish, Japanese, French.
Oh, yeah.
You do know Spanish.
I do. Wow. Languages are just such beautiful. When you learn a language, you learn their history too. You learn how similar things are and how, like, the small differences that make up the actual differences that other things are based on, you know? I just like discovering things. I've been writing music. I've been writing short stories and stuff. Painting, as you can see behind.
The walls look beautiful.
Thank you. I've been holding this cup for so long trying to sip this. I definitely want to do that. So I want to schedule, well, first, I want us to do a cousin art day.
That would be cute.
Right. I'm probably gonna post this as a video too. Like, I really want us to do, whether we want to paint, we want to draw, we want to sing, whatever. I want everybody to come. We're gonna do at least 3 projects together. And I want to post all 3 of them.
All the cousins?
All the cousins.
Oh my god, that would be fun as hell.
And I just want to post it to my channel.
You guys don't even know.
That would be
There's
so
more of us.
Oh my god. Our family's crazy. We're the normal.
It only goes up from here.
Yeah, you don't know. You don't know what to
Energy
expect.
level. Go to.
That's exactly who I was. Right. I text her that I got her birthday present ready already. Because she sent out the RSVP and everything already for her birthday party.
Ready.
She parties. Like,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
our older
she was
cousin.
just in Mexico. Like, literally last week. And then she went somewhere else. I forgot. But, yeah, she stays traveling. She has a little traveling crew.
Hell yeah. She's living her best life, though. She always has been. That's all I remember her as. Like, there's no other cousin who has lived their truth harder than her that I know.
Like, Baron, if she's done anything, she's lived her life.
Right.
And good, too.
Fun.
I wish I was traveling like her. We still need to take a cousin trip.
Just a road trip.
Yeah. It doesn't even have to be something crazy. We just need to be in another city together.
Right. Honestly, and I can drive any distance. I moved from upstate New York. Where did I live? Saratoga Springs to San Diego, California. I got here in 2.5 days driving. With a kitten.
That shit is crazy to even think about.
I stayed in a hotel for a night. It was 6 hours. I checked in just to rest my head on a pillow. And then I woke up and I packed everything up and I kept driving.
So basically you didn't sleep at all?
No. I remember I didn't stop driving that first night until I made it to somewhere that had a Jack in the Box, I think. No, not the first night. That must have been the second night. Damn, I don't think I really slept like that. That's why I can't tell the time. I remember it by states because I only stopped for gas like 3 or 4 times. And like the 3rd time was the one time I stayed in a hotel, which was in Arizona. Like, I was already back pretty much.
You were there.
Right. Like, I remember I just went.
Let me close my eyes.
Right. I'm like, okay, I made it. It's just Arizona. That was fun, though.
Cousin, this food is delicious.
Right?
Delicious. I'm like, calm down.
I'm so happy that we turned on the fan.
I feel like I'm on the porch eating this breeze.
I'm glad we were both thinking of this food.
It's so good. Literally on the way, I'm like, I want a breakfast burrito.
We both thought it without talking to each other, but we agreed immediately as we saw each other.
As soon as he said breakfast burrito, yes.
Yes.
That was it. And then it was ordered.
I forgot. For real. It only took that moment. I was watching our last mukbang video. Do you remember the sour pudding cake? There was a moment when we ate it. Like I cut a piece and I cut it in half. We took our pieces and we both took a bite and then we went at the exact same time. I have to show you. I think I have to put that. I hope I still have that.
It was delicious.
Yeah, we were just like. No, I'm gonna show you before you leave because you have to see. You have to see what I'm talking about. It was crazy how in sync it was. We both tasted it. So why is this good as fuck?
That cake was fire though. Was
still
that
remember
when we
it.
went to Ralph's?
Yes, the cake from Ralph's.
I love Ralph's.
What were we eating in Jack in the Box?
Mm-hmm. Damn, I'm getting full.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to eat like a lot of this thing.
It's
I
delicious.
was hungry. Yeah,
I didn't even think I was
That's
this
some
hungry.
bread.
We barely touched them chips and fries.
Mm-hmm.
Can we just not eat a lot anymore? What happened? Do you remember how much we used to order? Those
For like
drive-thrus were not
6
safe.
people. Like, and it would just be the two of us, and they'd be like, okay, anything else?
And there was always something else.
And we'll do the tiny tacos.
Right. It's like you didn't have to ask, but since you did, like, what smoothies did we always get from that one place? Were they orange or mango?
Mango.
Those smoothies were so delicious.
They were.
Oh yes, there's still this. Jamaica. Usually I put a little bit of lemon juice in this. Because it's kind of like tea to me. It kind of tastes like an iced tea.
It does.
Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Arizona
Made
like,
a Jamaica.
Yeah.
They should
like, oh,
actually.
Actually, that's a
and
great
then
idea.
Sponsor him because he created it.
Thank you. Arizona, just do it.
Email is attached in the description.
Right. If you want other great ideas. I am for full hire for great ideas. I promise.
Keep them coming in.
Mm-hmm. If you need me. Whew. I think it's about time that I finally use one of these sauces.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm starting to slow down.
I am so fucking full.
Yeah.
But I still want to eat some fries. But I'm still full as fuck, y'all. Now I'm going to eat a lot of fries. Don't judge me.
Actually, I don't mind saving this for later and just eating these chips because I just want to
Yeah.
crunch. I need a texture change, honestly. At the end of this, for our dessert.
What is it? Or is it a surprise?
Well, it's like a s'more recipe, but it's like no marshmallow. I'll just tell you what it is. So we're basically gonna take these Nutter Butters.
I fucking love Nutter Butter.
And we're gonna take a piece of Hershey's chocolate and put it inside of the Nutter Butter.
I'm ready.
And eat it like a sandwich. So that is what dessert is. That was faster to explain than I thought it was gonna be.
Actually wasn't difficult at all.
At all. And then I also have these cookies and cream one. These Hershey's.
Those are delicious too.
And I throw those in the middle of the Oreos. Just for extra,
Why not?
yeah, you know.
If it's not double stuffed,
Right.
it's cookies and cream Hershey.
And I was the one who made the mistake of not getting double stuffed Oreos, so I made up for it.
You actually overdid it.
Yeah, I absolutely did.
That sounds delicious though.
Thank you. This video was so much easier to film than the last one.
That video just felt so hard.
Like, that was really difficult. Actually, I think
But I did have to focus on eating for a minute though. I'm like,
That's true.
I'm sorry y'all for the silence.
Right. Oh my gosh. That was like, that video was the beginning of the pandemic.
Like March?
Yeah. I think I uploaded on like March 24th. So much has changed.
Damn.
You were over here talking about how you were just leaving the house.
I'm like, I'm still out.
Right. You're like, it's okay.
It wasn't okay,
It
guys.
wasn't
Stay
okay.
home.
It turned out it was very serious.
Stay home.
Stay home. There's nothing for you out there. They
I
made sure of
promise you,
that.
it's not worth it.
Right. Just stay home.
They closed that thing. And we're about to go on lockdown again.
We are, right? I can't even tell the difference.
We should have been on lockdown.
Yeah, I
Like,
never really left.
I watched this girl's channel from Australia. Her name is Leah Holton.
Mm-hmm.
And she was saying how out there, they were literally on lockdown for like 6 weeks or something like that. And then they opened back up and they had a summer. They're literally about to have summer right now. And I'm like...
Right now?
Because you know their seasons are... They're in Australia.
They're different? I never knew that. Oh, I guess that's the American in me. Just not knowing shit about any... Shout out to Australia, I guess. With your shit.
Have a good summer.
Do I know where Australia is? I'm trying to look at a map in my head. Is it like below Asia?
Mm-hmm.
Is it like
I feel
an
like it's
island?
near Antarctica, but it's like above it.
Uh-oh.
Let's look.
So...
Oh, yes, it's totally below Asia.
Ooh.
Above Antarctica. We are so good.
Look at that! We thought we didn't know anything. Well,
We
actually,
said
you
we
knew
actually
clearly
knew.
a lot, but... I thought I didn't know.
But
Oh my
yeah,
gosh,
I was
is this
so
map in my
hating
head
on
real?
her because wait, what?
The map in my head is real.
Oh yeah, you definitely
It has
saw
accuracy. Like, I was looking at it, really, I was.
She's like, I don't need Siri.
Right.
Like, I have the map.
I need her. I definitely... My Siri is, I think, South African, maybe. Honestly,
But yeah,
I'm kind of happy that my, like, social life was dying right before the pandemic happened anyway. Because the transition wasn't that stressful for me, right? I was just like, oh, so I just have to be at home? This is kind of what I've been thinking every single hour that I was at work anyway. Like, okay, I'll be at
literally,
home.
that was me with school.
Right.
Every day that I had to wake up and go to school by fucking 8 a.m. and get home at like 3, I was like, damn, I've been wanting to be at home in my
The whole
bed
time.
all day.
Right. It's all you've been thinking about. I remember going to school, like, just elementary school, middle school, high school. That's the same stuff you were thinking about even back then. Like,
Right.
school was your...
Job.
Yeah, that was your job. And you didn't want to be there. I mean, even if you liked learning, there were way more fun ways to learn. Even back then.
So, like...
Which I feel like is sad because, like, I feel bad for the teachers who actually do a good
Love
job
their
at school.
job,
Like,
yeah.
there are people who really wanted to be a teacher all the way from, like, childhood, and they wanted to be good teachers, and they wanted to make a difference to children.
Because they don't want them to have to go through those horrible experiences that they might have seen or had.
Right. But then those individual teachers, like, they have to do
Make
so
up
much
for
more.
so
Like, they make up for so much because
That's very true.
most of the teachers are realize, like, the other teachers are just going with the system and what all the rules say, and just like, this is pretty much what I can do, and
Like,
I'm not going to make any
this is
extra
just my
efforts.
job. It's
Right.
not my passion. I don't really care for...
Right. And that's like a mindset that you also teach. Like, with each individual thing that you do, like, you really show people how much you care about something.
That is very true.
That's... Yeah, teachers.
Damn, I really feel bad for them
I
now.
do too. Damn, they get like a new rotation of kids every single year too. So like, they're not really supposed to get attached.
But, yeah, because they know that starting over is like inevitable.
Mm-hmm.
But
Finding that
damn,
middle
that kind
ground.
of sucks because how do you get comfortable with the students without getting attached to the students?
Right.
Especially if you really care. Because a lot of teachers, it's so easy for them to do the switch because
Right.
they don't care. They're not
Not at
really
all.
invested.
And then there's like the teachers who've just been teaching for like 40 years. When they're close to retirement, like,
they really stop giving a fuck.
they really do. Like, as sad as it is to say, like, when they know they already won the system is when they show that they were just trying to win the system. They're like, haha, I did it. Like, that's what they tell you about in class. They're like, I'm about to retire. I don't need.
That's all they talk about.
That's what like, my days are counted.
I got
okay,
2 more months.
Right.
I'm retiring.
So this conversation,
I'm like, but the school's here. It doesn't matter.
doesn't matter. Just like
I'm
the bell doesn't
retiring.
excuse. So I
The
am
school
leaving, and
doesn't
I'll
choose.
never have to see you guys again. I feel like I remember in first grade, my first grade teacher called us all jackasses, and then she told us it meant donkey, and that's how I learned that donkey was an ass.
Okay, that's an interesting way.
And I was like, are you? It's kind of that thing where like bitch means female dog.
Yeah.
It did.
But it doesn't.
Like, you know what you meant. Like, don't play these games.
That's funny. She tried to pull that on some first graders.
Right. I was like, oh, you feel strong and powerful. I bet you thought I would forget that too, didn't you? That's,
You remember.
Right. Like, that's how I learned the word. So, you were my teacher. Of course, I was going to listen to you. I was like, I didn't know that one.
Sounds right.
So, you got us. We are jackass.
Did you ever have any, like, horrible experiences with teachers, like teachers from hell?
Honestly, I don't want to put names out there.
Yeah, you don't have to. I'm just saying, like, in general.
I did. I don't know what it is about English teachers.
No. Stop right
I
now.
don't know what it is.
Because the one that I had in my mind, literally,
It's them English teachers.
English.
My English teacher, was it my junior or senior year of high school? I think it might have been my senior year of high school. Was it? No, it was my junior year. I swear, she did not like me in class. Outside of class, it was like we were friends. Like,
That is so weird.
it was so weird. She called my mom. Like, it was like she was being professional about I don't know. I don't know how to explain what was happening because, like, we would sing and talk. I knew her husband, like, all of this stuff. But it was like she was putting on a front, like a teacher front. Like, I'm still a teacher, everybody. Don't worry.
God.
I'm not being
I
unprofessional.
hate when teachers try to do that. I'm like, girl, you already broke the barrier.
Right, I'm just like-
you left the teacher playing field.
Right, and I'm like, nobody's really expecting anything great from you.
Right.
You.
I'm like, we're not gonna go and eat after
Right.
this. Like, we're not actually friends.
And the high school that I went to at the end, like for my junior and senior year, it was a private school, and they were hiring teachers still in their 20s and stuff. So they weren't that
Really
much older.
young.
Right, they were super young. And so I think that's what kind of made it like difficult to find like a balance in between because like she was really talking to me about things that I related to even when I was like but like she would get me in trouble at home. Like she would call my mom and stuff. And what's crazy is my mom worked in the building. Like she
That's
worked
so backwards.
there. Yeah, it was just weird because she wouldn't talk to me about it. I would always find out when I got home that I was being rude. No,
What would she call your mom for?
she would literally tell my mom that I was sassy. I got in more trouble because she used the word sassy than the fact that I got in trouble at all. Like, why did she have to call me sassy? My mom was like, why did she call you sassy?
What is that supposed to
And I
mean?
was like, Mom, I don't want to engage this conversation because I'll get angry. Like, the conversations that I had to have with my mother because of this weird relationship with this teacher is just like,
That's annoying.
yeah. But yeah, that's pretty, because like, I'm a very communicative person, so it didn't make sense for me and my mom hearing this either. Like, we were just like, why is she saying these things? I was like, I don't know. She must be crazy or something because
And it's also weird that you guys were cool in the class.
outside of class, like
But
in her
then
classroom.
she would call your mom.
Right. And she
Outside
wouldn't
of
even
class.
tell me about it. How about you? and your teachers from like high school? Or which was your most difficult teacher?
Okay, so I would say between these two. My pregnant English teacher that already has one child. She screams often.
Because she's pregnant?
Because she's pregnant, but also she's just loud. Yeah. Like, before the baby and after the baby, because she was teaching it a long time.
She's been loud.
Yeah, she's been loud.
That's
so
who
it's
she
like,
is.
yeah, she has no indoor voice. Her indoor voice is a scream.
Of course, of course.
But also she gets irritated when, like, people are sleepy, so she's always screaming to wake people up. Because I had that class in the morning.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Y'all made the pregnant lady scream.
Every day.
Every day.
And it was like my main friend group in there.
Y'all were the trouble?
But we weren't even like the trouble. It would just be like, she just...
Oh, because y'all were like laughing and just whatever.
Yeah, like she's just funny. Like, why are you screaming, girl?
She's really upset.
And she would get irritated.
Really, genuinely upset.
But it was funny because she loved us like we were her kids. She just had to scream at us during class.
Yeah.
Because we were too funny. Like, she would laugh too. She's like, we can't. We need to focus today. I'm like, you know it's funny, girl.
See, and that's the thing. You can't show your real side and then switch up super hard like that.
Right. Like, why can't you just be a cool teacher?
Right.
They just want to have that authority still.
Like, yeah, that's pretty much it. They just want to, they feel that power and then they're just like...
Because if they feel like your peers or something,
right,
they're like, I can't teach you and have this relationship.
Right. And this is the thing, at my school, at that school that I was going to, they would actually select students, like when they were about to hire a new teacher, they would audition as teachers for us. Like they would select certain students and we'd go into a classroom. They would have to act like they were a teacher in front of us.
That is so, like, why doesn't every school do
We
that?
rated them. We broke it down, filled out surveys about them, and they hired the one that we wanted. For sure. Like, and because...
That just made me feel like, damn, my whole district just must hate us.
Right.
Like, y'all really don't care.
But that's definitely, like... Because I have been through...
That's awesome, though.
Right. I went to 3 high schools. I went to a charter school first, then I went to a public school, and then I went to a private school. So I have tried a range of things.
Yeah, pretty much everything.
Right. So when I finally got to the private school, that's when you really, really see how much they can take control on certain things, like academically and stuff. So we were definitely really, really involved with the academics of our school because we were shaping ourselves for what we wanted to be.
Right.
And it was such a small, I think I had like a graduating class of 23.
Every time you tell me that, I'm like, what the fuck?
Right, like, and half of them were international students, like, they were all visiting from China, so I didn't know half of my class. Like, not even because, like,
what?
We interacted, but they were definitely clicked up.
Yeah, we're not even from here.
Right, like, it wasn't even me, like, they weren't interested. So I was like, okay, cool.
I'm gonna be over here.
Right, I was like, damn, okay, so. But yeah, high school was actually pretty fun though. I have to say, once I got to the private Christian school, that's when all the crazy stuff started happening. Like,
the private
school kids? They are
crazy.
Insane. Yeah,
I'm like, damn.
People in San Diego, I'm from San Diego. I'm not originally from LA. People in San Diego, those kids were smoking weed all through middle school and everything. Like,
God damn.
because it's like the surfer kids. And
yeah. They're trying to catch a vibe.
Right. Like, they're vibing so hard and everybody in San Diego is all hippies and stuff. So I can't say that I was surprised when I found out years later, but like somehow I completely managed to go all of my school life without doing any of that stuff. I hadn't tried alcohol really until my graduation party.
Damn.
Yeah. Like I was out of high school.
Wait.
Yeah, I was out.
It.
Yeah, no, it just didn't happen. And then the first time I tried weed was literally when I got out of the Navy and moved back to
Yeah, I'm
California.
like, you started smoking hella recent.
I feel like we should do this little cookie thing now and end this video.
All right.
You ready?
Ready?
Okay, here, take it.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
I was just scared.
Oh, just take the whole thing.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the perfect length.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you guys. This is your finished look.
I really want to do this on like a camping trip, honestly. I want to see what happens when I make it into, right. Like if it's a full s'more. You ready?
This would be delicious. I love Nutter Butter, so this is delicious.
Wow.
Hmm.
That is a lot of flavor.
Mm-hmm.
It is delicious. Why is everything... We did not eat a lot.
Look at our burritos.
Like, I thought we finished the burritos and that's why they were...
That's why we were just talking. No. We put them up.
So, okay.
We'll talk now. I always think I could eat more than what I can.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this was delicious, guys.
That was the video. I hope you enjoyed this. The food was good. We did not eat a lot.
But it was delicious.
It was delicious. I don't know what happened, but...
Because we were hungry.
We were really hungry. You do it.
Okay.
It's delicious.
It is.
This is what you
That's
lay
why
in
I
bed.
keep eating it.
Right. Like, it does taste really, really good. What should we name these?
I don't know.
That was like the hardest
It's
question
like
I
a
could
peanut
ask.
butter s'more, but it needs a name.
Right, because it doesn't have marshmallow, which I think is the biggest part of s'mores. A chocolate nutter?
I like that.
It works. Try the chocolate nutter recipe.
Nutter butter, Hershey, peanut butter.
Alright, you guys. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and please come back again. Alright.